Wednesday, everybody. Looking at the Moonshot 8-box PYT mix, high-low bonus, and number match. 8 boxes, and got 2222 high-low taken down, Stars and Stripes H2. And National Silver Packs going out for number matches. We'll track the high-low. There's everybody in the break. Thanks for jumping in. And let's see what we got. Let's knock out Stadium Club and Boss. See what we got.
Just grab these from the counter.
And here's our high-low boxes. Put them in the mix. All right. Haven't ripped Stadium Club in a while.
The artwork is very nice.
See what we got. I don't know where the auto likes to hide out in Stadium Club. That is Perez. Looking at Refractor for the Royals. Pena on the red. Not numbered there. And then Schwarber on the chrome.
We are at 130.
What?
130s.
Hunter Green. What we got here? Backwards? Didn't know there were backwards cards in this. Yeah. That is Aaron Judge. Virtuous of Velocity. Not sure why. Henry Davis on the red. And Rod Carew base. Maybe that's a short print. Or it's a standard insert. And there's first ink out. Jordan Westberg. That's Orioles and Brian. Nice one, Brian. No numbering on the Westberg. And here's Satchel Paige Green. Make sure I'm not missing any numbering. I thought these were normally the 99. No numbering on the page. There's Yogi base. Griffey and Miller. Volpe. Strider Special Forces. So I'm guessing inserts may be backwards. Stott on the base. And Thurman Munson. That is numbered 20 on the print. First numbered hit. No corner dingage going on for Thurman. But we'll put him in as the low or high. Here's Ellie Rook. Soto. Jose on. There's Chipper and Hunter Green. Kirby. Glass now. Insert of Vlad. Velocity. Marte on the red and Taylor Ward base. Another red coming in here. Davis Rook again. Here's die cut for the Orioles. There's Adley. Part of the puzzle piece. Devers on the red as well, and then Gehrig on the base. There's Greg Maddux, Julio. There's Yamamoto Rook. India, Dell insert. Buster on the red. And Bob Gibson wrapping us up. So Orioles coming out with a hit there. And number card 20/75 for the Yanks. Here we go. All right. Good start for the Brewers. And Heath. That's 4 of 5 on the Churio. Good choice there with the Brewers. That will be the new low, and here is Skeens. Top tier start from Boys of Summer. 44 on the print. Colson going to be the new high for the White Sox. 55 for Colson. And here is the new high again, Justin Crawford, Phillies. 259. Get Munson off the stand. So we got 4 on the low, 259 will be the high. And here is for the Angels, Game Worn Pujols. 107 on the Albert. There's Gentry, 10/25 Royals. Royals and Ben. Tyler Gentry. Ellis Burks. Going out to the Red Sox. 10/49. Here we go. Sox. That's Brett. Final one. Pitching with the patch. Jackson Jobe for the Tigers. Detroit and Grant. Jackson Jobe, that one is 35 on the print. On the Jobe. Alright, double shot. Go. Double shot 1. That is going Boston. Back to Brett. And that is Roman Anthony. That's on card. There you go, Brett. 23 best. Here's number 2. This is a thick one. UD patch collection. Oh, mama. For the Stros. This is disgusting.
Ben.
Ben and the Stros. Jeff Bagwell. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I've never seen such a card. 2003 there. Jeez. That's disgusting. Nice work. Astros and Red Sox paid already. All right. And actually, I forgot. I was going to do 3. All 3 of the boys. Let's knock out Panini 1 next. Or Panini 3 and 2, I should say. Oh, that's an incredible card. I like seeing cards I didn't know existed, and that's one of them. Alright, we got a 2-piece here. Keeping us interested. Get our 2 mags, and then here's our pack. All right. We're kicking it off with Bryce Eldridge for the Giants, 71 on the print. Following it up, Morales, 3 on the print. That will be the new low for the Nationals. And everyone get involved. Merrill to 49 for the Padres. Padres and Heath. Nationals and Breaking Brad taking the low. Kicking out Churio. And we got red. Jeez. Nationals is Breaking Brad. Catching fire here. James Wood on card. Nice hit, Breaking Brad. And I believe this is going to be patch. 5-piece patch. That is going Colt Keith, 11 of 15. Tigers and Grant. There you go, Grant. All right. Let's run it back. Here we go. Empty Stadium Club to start. All right. Kaiser rookie. There's 2 bowls. Corbin. Seaver. I think that's on the gray, not numbered. And Mickey Moniak. Casas Yount. There's Buster. On the red, we got Pujols behind it, Acuna. The Braves. Pujols on the red, and then Colt Keith Chrome. Rook. Contreras there, Cole. Devers. Sticking, nope. Die cut. Mookie Betts on the die cut. No numbering on for Mookie. And we have red Lane Thomas and Luis Matos for the Giants. Green coming up. Mike Trout, PP, Power Packed. The Angels. There is a true green of Hunter Green. Name match 58 on the print for Hunter. Johnny Bench Chrome. Feeling an auto coming up soon. It's gonna sneak up on me, I know it. Oh, not there. Maybe not yet. Darius Vines, that is refractor for the Braves. Red of Mathewson and Marcus Stroman. Felix Bautista. Lars. There's Ellie on the insert. Special Forces for Ellie. Devers red and Joe Mauer. Alright, final two. Still no auto. See which one it's in. Can't tell. Judge kicking us off. Machado. Mauer again. Marte. This might be it here. It is. And it is going to the pile. This one on card. Coco Montez. Pile and Grant. Red of Babe Ruth, Yankees, and then Randy. All right, final pack here of Stadium Club. Mickey, there's Stanton, Klaus, and Aaron Nola. Wrapping us up. All right. Go. Empty for boys.
No number matches so far, huh?
No number matches. Palmetto escaping so far. All right, and the low is 3, high at 259. Rhett Lauder kicking us off. 64 for the Reds. There's 201 on the Willie Mays. Celestin 20 on the print for the Mariners. And rookie 228. Termar can't get the job done. 228 for the Pirates. Kicking it off, Baltimore. Big old white napkin, 11 of 49, Bradfield for the Orioles. Next up, Cubbies, 16 on the print, Cade Horton. Got a little seam in there on the Cade. Now we're looking at Kevin McGonigal. Back to the Tigers. McGonigal, 95 and 99 there. And closing out the boys. Got nothing on that. 9 of 49. That's Colson Montgomery, White Sox. White Sox and Ben. 9 on the print. There you go, Ben. Little 2-color. We'll end with the double shot tonight.
What if we headed downtown?
And we did.
Going downtown.
Dude, we haven't seen one in a little bit. Missing a downtown. Hopefully it's right here. Here is our pack. Empty box. Alright. Kicking us off, Bill Dickey. 87 on the print. Up next, Mike Piazza for the Dodgers. 7 on the print. For Murphy. And then orange, 8 of 25. Chase Davis. Rounding it out. That's Cardinals and Murphy. Alright. Hit 1. That is Jordan Westberg. 28 on the print out of 32. And rounding us out is Jose Perdomo. 17 of 32. That is going to the Braves. Braves and Brian. Go, Brian. Jose Perdomo. Nice one. Alright, so that leaves us Nationals and Breaking Brad. Taking down the low with the 3. And the high is Philly. Philly and Murphy. Taking down the high. Here we go. Final double shot here. Looking at for the Reds, Eric Davis, 72 out of 125 for the Reds. Reds on the board at the buzzer. That's going to Ben. one here. That is Nationals. Elijah Green to 25. Nationals and Breaking Brad. Breaking Brad on the screamer there. Whew. Nicely done. All right, we'll do a quick recap, everybody. Rips has been over here collecting all of it. How about this? For the Stros Patch Collection Auto Bagwell. Roman Anthony on the Bowman Besta ink. Burks, Gentry. There's Job for the Tigers. Skeens on the base. Munson to 75. A lot of Stadium Club, either rooks or parallels here. Lone Ellie, Jordan Westberg, auto out of Stadium Club. Churio to 5 for the Brewers. There's Merrill to 49. More Nationals. I forgot about this one. James Wood. Detroit. Mookie on the die cut. Hunter Green to 99. Lines refractor. Second auto out of Stadium Club. Coco Montez. Termar. Alright, Celestin. Colson on the ink. McGonigal. Cade Horton. Davis. Piazza. Bill Dickey.
Mr. Bill Dickey.
Not to be confused with Lil. There's Jordan Westberg patch. Perdomo for the Braves. Your low was Morales for the Nationals, and then the high, Justin Crawford there. There's Elijah Green to 25. And Eric Davis to 125 for the Reds. And that will do it for baseball. Thanks everybody for jumping in. We'll see you on the next one.